Welcome to Life Action Results, where on this channel we dive into weight loss, motivation, and lifestyle tips and tricks to take your lifestyle to the next level. In today's video, we're going to be talking about weight loss words to live by. So maybe you're like me, you're trying to be healthier, you're trying to lose weight, but sometimes you waver, and there's some days where you're not as motivated to stick to your goals. Well, these are some of the words that I live by and the mantras that I tell myself and repeat in my head to keep me motivated to my goals that have worked to me. And in that process, I've lost 30 pounds. So if you're someone who wants words to live by, wants key phrases that you can replay in your head when times get tough and you don't want to stick to your plan, here's some things that can help motivate you, some words to live by, to keep that weight loss goal in mind, to keep striving towards your future targets. And throughout the video, if you're interested in tools or resources that I used that helped me lose weight, I'll link them below in the description so that you can check them out anytime throughout the video. So kicking off our weight loss words to live by with our first mantra, small steps every day. Every journey begins with a single step. So why is this an important words to live by when it comes to weight loss? Well, when you're trying to add in new habits into your routine, you need to start small. Small steps, one foot in front of the other, and not getting down on yourself for not doing everything all at once. And so telling myself small steps every day that the progress I'm making with drinking more water is going to help long term. The progress I'm making with being more conscious and aware of what I'm eating in a day is going to add up each day. And so when I think of small steps every day, I think of that daily consistency. Each day is a new day. It's the next opportunity to have a next step in that journey. And so all these days, all these steps are going to build up. And as I'm adding new habits into my routine, I need to take it day by day. I can't rush the process, do everything all at once, but I need to be consistent. I need to stay focused on my goal, stay focused on what I want out of my future, and make it happen. And so small steps every day, every journey begins with a single step, is a great mantra that you can add into your weight loss journey to really see the value in the day-to-day. Because I think for me, I would get so caught up in that it's just another day. It doesn't matter if I, eat all this food and not keep track of what I'm eating or keep skipping exercises. Because eventually, one day is going to turn into 2 days. 2 days is going to turn into 3 days. And before you know it, months are going to go by, and the goals and targets you set for your weight loss aren't going to happen if you don't take that consistency seriously. And so adding new habits into my routine and telling myself small steps every day when it felt hard or felt like I couldn't do it, I needed to then reassess and fit it in, because if I didn't have that everyday consistency, I wasn't going to accomplish it. And so having those words, small steps every day, every journey begins with a single step, really helps me keep going and see the value that each day is a new step. And if I let today slip, I'm going to let tomorrow slip. I need to take action today and keep that consistency. So remember, small steps every day, every journey begins with a single step. And the next weight loss words to live by that I feel truly helped me stay consistent in my weight loss journey was, I can't go back, but I can be better now. And I feel like this was super helpful for me to say in my head and keep in my mind, because so many things in life would happen. I would create a schedule for the next week, and I'm going to go to this class, I'm going to work out at this time, I'm going to do this, I'm going to work here, and, it would look great. And I was so excited to be able to check off my list. And some weeks would go great, and I had that schedule for my consistency, and I could check everything off and feel super accomplished. But more times than not, all these other things would pop up throughout the week that I would not be anticipating. And then all of a sudden, this great schedule and all these goals and targets I was going to hit didn't happen. But a key difference was with this mantra, I kept going. Before in the past, I would, be like, oh, it's fine, or, I already messed up today. And then the next day would come and be like, well, I messed up yesterday. Today doesn't matter. And that would be the cycle. That would be the pattern that I would fall into. And then all of a sudden, months would go by, and I'm not hitting the goals that I thought I should be hitting by that point. And it's because I wasn't being consistent. I wasn't putting in that effort. And so by having this mantra, I can't go back, but I can be better now, I think it really helped me, snap out of it sometimes. I would make a mistake because I'm going to make mistakes. I still make mistakes. But I can't let that mistake stop me from being better for my future self. And that was a key difference, where sometimes I would say, oh, well, I already messed up today. I'll start tomorrow. No, I'm not starting tomorrow. I'm starting right now. And that really helped me not get down on myself when I made mistakes and let that mistake define my future goals. No, it's okay to mess up, but what am I going to do to change it? What am I going to do to be better next time? And having that mindset, having that words to live by, really helped change my mindset in that way and help me keep improving and keep sticking to my weight loss goals and targets. So I can't go back, but I can be better now were words that I lived by when it came to weight loss that really helped me stay motivated. And another weight loss words to live by that helped me when it came to working out specifically was, I am doing the best that I can. And you might be thinking, well, duh, everyone's doing the best that they can. Yeah, but it really helped me to keep reminding myself that I am doing the best that I can. And especially when it came to working out, taking it day by day, meeting yourself at where you're at physically. I think that when it comes to going to the gym or going to classes, in the beginning, when I would first start to lose weight, there would be a little bit of comparing myself to what others are doing and having that in my mind that like people are watching me, but nobody cares. Now I go to the gym and I'm solely focused on my, progress, my goals. Like, I'm not worried about what anybody else is doing or looking at anybody else. Like, it was my own insecurities that I was putting on in my head. But the more I would go to the gym, the more I've gone to workout classes, that's completely gone now. I don't compare myself to others. I compare myself to me and pushing myself harder to be better in the gym. Because that's one area of when it comes to, if you want to increase your stamina and cardio, you're trying to build more lean muscle, pushing yourself was key for me. I couldn't do the same thing in the gym every single time, but I needed to be better. And there would just be some days that I would go to the gym and I'm just like, man, I can't lift as heavy as I thought I could, last week. I'm just tired and I didn't have energy to really go as hard as I could in the gym that I've done before. But that's okay, because some days I'm just not feeling it, but I'm here. I showed up, I'm getting my workout in, I'm trying my best, and that's all I can do. And to keep doing that and keep showing up for myself, even when I didn't feel like doing it because I was tired or, whatever the reason was, knowing that I'm doing my best and knowing that I was showing up for myself really helped me. So if you're like me and, you want to start adding workouts into your day, whether that be at the gym, at home, workout classes, if you're thinking about, or maybe you're nervous of going and trying those for the first time, all we can do is our best. And just because somebody else is at a different physical level than we are, that doesn't matter. All we can do is what we can do for ourselves and keep showing up for ourselves. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters, is showing up for you. And so if you're ever feeling like you don't want to go to the gym or you don't want to work out, do a variation, go for a walk. Just show up for yourself and think, I'm doing the best that I can, and put action behind that. And another weight loss words to live by that helped me when it came to believing in myself was, I can lose weight. I can be healthier. And I feel like telling myself this really helped me believe that I can lose weight and I can be healthier for me. And over time, I felt like I truly believed that I can lose weight and I can be healthier. And it's just a matter of time because the the consistent habits and behaviors that I'm doing were going to get me there. And so although I wasn't seeing immediate, all this weight dropping off instantly, that's okay. But I need to constantly reassess. If I wasn't losing weight, I would look and say, okay, well, what did I do that week to not see any change at all? What was I eating? What was I drinking? What was my activity level? What types of food was I eating? And that was a big one for me. I love Mexican food. I love going to Mexican restaurants. If somebody's like Taco Tuesday, I'm down. We're going to go. But Mexican food a lot of times is very salty. And so I would just be having to pick and choose, my different food battles for the day. And I would choose the Mexican food. But if I did, I'm going to probably see an increase on the scale because it's saltier. And so the types of food that I was eating really impacted that weight loss goal. And I think another thing that helped was not letting one number, like getting on the scale, define my progress. When I was going to the gym, I felt so much leaner. And, even the scale, I didn't see a big difference on the scale, but I could feel a difference in my arms and my legs and my thighs. Like they were so much tighter and more toned. And so really looking at the little wins and believing that you can lose weight, you can be healthier, and implementing new habits, behaviors, and systems in your life to get you there. Because for all of these, you really have to have that action to back up that words to live by. You can't just say these words and expect them to be true. You have to put action behind it, because if there's no action, it's not going to happen. And you need to constantly reassess. Are the actions I'm doing going to get me to my goals? Am I seeing change? Am I seeing progress? And if you're not, looking at what it could be that you need to tweak to get that progress. But believing in yourself and believing that, yes, you can lose weight. Yes, you can be healthier was a great first step for me. And it's something that I'll think in my head, even now, that really helps me believe that I can make healthier progress and healthier choices, depending on the goal that I set for myself. And so the final weight loss words to live by that we'll be talking about today is go for better choice options. And this one was super critical for me because I think it really changed my relationship with food to a healthy dynamic. And that was huge for me. I think in the past, I didn't realize how negative it was for me with my relationship to food to be like, oh, let's cut out things. Oh, no dairy, no soda, no chips, no baked goods, no salty foods, no fast food, because I don't know what's really in that. And I would just cut things off. And eventually, when I would break down and have the food that I said I wasn't going to, it would slowly lead me into a pattern of behavior, reverting back to my old ways, and I would stop that track altogether. And months would go by and I didn't hit my goals, and I'd be sad about it. But having the mindset of go for better choice options really transformed my relationship with food, I think, to be more healthy and more positive for me. Because now I have a mindset of I can have everything in moderation, but I need to have the better choice options to get to my goals and to lose weight. And so for me, some of the key things that I would focus on was how many calories is in this per serving? What is the protein level? Are there seed oils in this? Are there dyes in this? How many ingredients are on the back of the box? If it has 10 plus ingredients, is it really worth it? Are all the ingredients organic? What's in the things that I am eating and putting in my body? And that leads me to the better choice options of I'm going to pick the best choice if I have 2-3 options. And that's what I do, regardless of the brand. It's all about what's in it and, how it's going to impact my health long-term or short-term for my weight loss goals for that week. And especially when I'm going to the grocery store and I'm trying to find things to meal prep, to plan out my meals for the week, going with those better choice options really has helped me. And a tool that's really helped me, I'm not sponsored by them. I just think it's fun to go in the grocery store and be able to quickly, compare different products and get a rating. It's called YUKA, YUKA, and I'll put the name below in the description. And it's an app that you can download, and I downloaded it through the App Store. And you download it, you log in, create an account, and you scan food in the grocery store. So you go in the grocery store like you normally would, and let's say you have 2 different bottles of sauce. You scan one and you scan the other. And it's going to tell you out of a scale of 100 if it's poor, bad, good, excellent. And it has a whole scale, and it'll be color coded, which I love. And it tells you for the different products if it's good for you or not. So for example, my last one that I did was comparing ravioli. So one was mozzarella cheese, and it was a 35 out of 100. And the negatives it said for it were it was too fatty and had too much sodium. But the positives for it was a good source of protein, fiber, low in sugar, had a low calorie impact, and had low additional additives. But that was the poor option. The good option was the spinach and ricotta ravioli. That was a 54 out of 100. And the positives of it was it has no additives, it had good protein, fiber, low in sugar, low in calories, and low in saturated fat. But the negative was it had a lot of sodium, around 530 milligrams, which is pretty high. But I think it's fun to see, like, out of the options you have, quickly you can at a glance see why is it good or bad. And especially for the additives, I thought that was great because that wasn't something that I really knew what are all the additives. But this app has really helped me be able to track and see, what are in the things that I'm eating. And so now as a rule, if something scans as bad, not going to get it, no matter what it is. And that's really helped me. But it's also been really sad that a lot of the favorite things and snacks that I was eating are all the things that are bad for my health. And so I think that this could be a great tool for you if you're like me and you want to see what's in your food. You want to be able to pick the better choice option and do that quickly. So I'll make sure to put the name of the app in the description so that you can check it out later. And maybe that could be a tool that helps you when you're trying to get started with trying to figure out what the better choice option is. And so that mantra, go for better choice options, really helped change my dynamic with food, really helped me keep in mind that, there are better choice options, and I have the power to control what goes into my body to make me the healthiest version of myself. And so go for better choice options was definitely a key mantra that helped me lose the weight. I hope you enjoyed these weight loss words to live by. I know that they have helped me on my health journey, and I hope that the next time on your weight loss journey that you remember these and they keep you motivated to keep going to make those better choice options for yourself so that you can keep on track and stay consistent with your goals. And remember, at the end of the day, it's your life, your actions, your results. You have the opportunity to make healthy habits a daily type of thing, to take your lifestyle to the next level day by day. And if you want tools for making healthier habits, I'll make sure to link some of the tools that help me lose weight in the video description in case they might help you as well. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what words keep you motivated when you're trying to lose weight, when you're trying to make healthier choices. Well, I've got life to live. I'll see you next time.